Welcome to the Heart of Giving. As you know, this program is devoted to the nonprofit organizations we have in the city of Long Beach, the thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are giving of their time because they believe in something. We all know what the government does, that guides us. We all know what business does, that helps us in our daily life, keeps us going. We know what safety does, but when you say nonprofits, you think, what is it that nonprofits really do? Well, as I said, the thousands of people are involved in things that make someone's life better. And today we have someone who makes a lot of people's lives better. We have Rebecca Younger, who is the Executive Director of New Life Beginnings. And I want to hear all about what she has to tell us because it's heartwarming. And also, it looks like we got the same memo so that we dressed alike. But anyway, that doesn't happen too often, but I thought it looked kind of nice. And Rebecca, we're so glad to have you with us today.
Thank you so
yes.
much.
Tell us what New Life Beginnings is.
We're a shelter for women and children, homeless women, but we really specialize in pregnant women, teaching them parenting, child abuse prevention, preparing them to have a healthy baby. So giving them all the tools that they need to.
When you say it is for these women, where do these women come from? Is it abused? Is it homeless? What is it?
You know, many of them come to us through domestic violence, and programs won't take women who are pregnant. So we take them. They come to us through the hospitals, the emergency rooms, when a woman's just wandering and says, I'm pregnant, and the hospitals will call us and say, can you help us? The police department love to come by and bring a woman, even a woman and children, to us and say, we need help. We don't know where to place her, and we don't want to put her children in foster care.
So these women are homeless or abused or both, or are just have nowhere to go?
Nowhere to go.
Pregnant.
Pregnant.
How many, what do you provide for them?
What we have for them is we have a beautiful room. They all have their own room. So they have a beautiful room, laundry room, share the cooking. They all share cooking, they all have chores to do, and we just kind of prepare them for living on their own. They have to be up by 6 o'clock in the morning, do their first program. You know, just waking up. I tell them that successful people are up early and go to bed early. That's what I like, is them to go to bed early. But all of the things that they need necessary to survive on their own, to be able to make it. Many of them come so abused. A lot of them come from foster care, have lived foster care, and now have nowhere to go and no one to really help them. They've looked for love and got sex, and now they're pregnant and abandoned again.
And are most of them young?
Many of them are in their 20s.
But you've had all ages.
All ages, all ages. Women come to us for different reasons. One was a nanny, and she was in her late 30s, and the fellow she was working for got her pregnant and said, well, you can't live here. My wife's here.
Oh, my.
And so we deal with a lot of hurt.
Well, the programs that you have, that you've mentioned, are shelter with a routine.
Correct.
But what do you do for them to bring them to the point where they are more self-sustaining?
Well, one of the first things that we do is we prepare them in parenting and get them significantly better than what they had. And then we have
mean
job
as a person?
As a person. And then we have job training. We have a thrift store that we have Project Hope in. And the program at Project Hope is we give them retail training. So they'll go and work 8 weeks at the store.
Now, just say where it is. Is it in Long Beach?
It's in Long Beach on Anaheim, by Anaheim and Orange.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for asking.
Yeah.
But they go there and they get retail. They can learn how to dress a window. They learn how to dress themselves at a thrift store, how to get beautiful things. People give us the most wonderful items. And so they're trained to work in a cash register and how to have good, respectful public relations, you know, how to deal with a hard customer and how to deal with saving their money. You know, saving money is our #1 item that they have to do. So when they're finished with us, they have enough money to move out on their own.
And what do they do? You're giving them skills, I see that. But just to evolve as a person, to know that maybe you can't depend on what you had depended on before. So the lifestyle, well, what do you do also for their lifestyle?
Well, we're working together right now. We just started a program at the home together with the Jewish Center. So they're sending their counselors to our facility, and they're doing art therapy with our women and our children, coming through domestic violence. When we first started 30 years ago, I never had a woman that came in beat up and bruised. Now it's very common. The majority of our women are very much brutalized, and if the gentleman has been the sole supporter, she's left with absolutely nothing. And so if her children go into foster care, she is walking the streets. And I think that some women that are in our streets right now are just lost because they don't know how to get their children back. What do they have to do? And we're there to show them
and they're
point
pregnant.
them away. And they're pregnant.
Well, that certainly is something that needs to have a great deal of attention paid to, because our society has changed. And as you say, you didn't have abused. Maybe it wasn't as noticed as it is now, because now they feel that there's things that you can do for them.
Right, and women aren't afraid to say it. They're not afraid to say, hey, he beat me up.
And when you say you can take women with children, that means that they have additional children to being pregnant.
We've had women with 5 children at our home. We have a gal right now with 4. And the father's in prison, beat her so badly. And he's going to do a lot of time because he beat her so badly.
And what about the children? Are they with her?
3 of them are still in foster care. She has the baby with her, who is 9 months now.
So she's getting some strength in order to, and some skills in order to get her children back.
She's able to work right now. She's working with a gentleman who's taking care of his wife. And she has the privilege of helping this gentleman take care of his wife and getting some training and some skills. Her dream is to become a nurse. And so we're looking into Long Beach City College and their program that they have there for her. But she's gathering up money. She's going to have a car. She needs a car with 4 children to get around town. So she's excited. I saw her today as I was driving over here, and she was sitting at the bus stop, and I thought, oh, I should pick her up and give her a ride. And then I thought, no, she needs to be able to make it on her own and know that she can.
Well, the programs like this, I think, are becoming more prevalent than they have been in the past, when they realize the real need that the women are facing today.
Right.
And how long has the New Beginnings been in operation?
30 years. We're celebrating 30-year anniversary in May 30th.
And how do you sustain yourself? Is it by volunteers and donations, or?
We have hundreds of volunteers that come in and do training and classes and cooking, and we have people who volunteer and come and do their hair, their makeup, take them shopping. I met somebody here today that's going to bring business suits to the home.
Oh, wow.
So we're real excited about the way people want to volunteer, but financially the bills are big. And this community, the city of Long Beach and the surrounding areas, has supported us for 30 years.
Oh my,
the
that's
churches,
wonderful.
individuals, businesses in this community, we have really seen the good in Long Beach come to us.
Well, I think that what you do is people see the good in what you do and what you've devoted your time and life to. So how do people become involved?
They can call us at the shelter, look us up on the website, New Life Beginnings. It's easy to find us.
I know you don't give out addresses.
Well, we don't, but they can call us, and then depending on what they're wanting to do, we let them come over to the house. We're excited about the thrift store. We need your donations.
I have some. I'm cleaning out things.
Oh,
so,
good.
Okay.
Spring is a perfect time to do that.
Well, I need to clean out more than clothes.
Oh, but we have a lot of stuff. I mean, furniture sells great at our store. People love our store. And volunteers, we need volunteers to come to the store. If you've got a couple of hours a week or a couple of days a week, you can come and volunteer at our store and really reach the women and the children in our home.
When you say where it is, and it's on Orange and Anaheim, I sometimes go to the Vietnamese grocery store that's there. Is that on the same side of the street, or are you across the street?
Right directly across the street from it.
Ah, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Yes, we're right directly across the street. We got the cutest little store, and we're looking to grow. We're looking to grow.
And a lot of people know about the store and use it.
People are just meeting us. We've been there. This is our second year to be there in that store, and it's been a wonderful community to be a part of.
That's great.
Been embraced.
Well, Rebecca, thank you so much. How long have you been with them?
30 years. I'm the founder.
Oh, no, I didn't even know that.
Yes.
I maybe did at one time. Well, you know, I've said today and last program that so many of the programs in the city of Long Beach have been started by the women knowing the needs that they see and want to do something about it. And Rebecca, I should have known that from the very beginning, and I didn't.
Thank you.
But how wonderful for 30 years.
30 years.
Oh.
I was 10 when we started, you know that, right?
Well, whatever age, you've done a wonderful job.
Thank you.
30 years, that's wonderful.
It's really been an honor to serve the community and serve our women.
Well, that's wonderful. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
See, all these wonderful things that are going on and people that are making them happen. We're so glad you were at this segment. Be sure and stay. We have another one.